Judiciary, all the 33 judges of the Supreme Court, including the CGI, have now agreed to disclose all their assets to the public. Now, a resolution was adopted at a full court meeting on April 1st, under which the judges will now have to submit all the details of their assets to CGI, who will then publish these details to the Supreme Court website. Till now, judges were merely disclosing their assets to the CGI. However, the publication of the assets was not mandatory. This landmark decision comes in the backdrop of Justice Yashwant Verma controversy after the alleged cash haul was discovered from his house after a fire broke out. So this, of course, is a massive move there by the top court, wherein all the Supreme Court judges now, who earlier did not publicly disclose their assets, the details were only given to the CGI, will now publicly disclose all of their asset details, everything that they own, all the properties, everything will now be on the Supreme Court website. My colleague Harish joins us on the broadcast. Harish, there has of course been some sort of a dent as far as the trust on judiciary is concerned ever since the cash haul case has gone further. Now the Supreme Court, of course, trying to ensure that the trust in the judiciary, the public confidence, remains with this particular move, wherein every single Supreme Court judge will now publicly disclose all the details of their assets.
Yes, that's right, Ashish. This decision follows controversy over the alleged disclosure cash of the official premises of Justice Yashwant Verma, he was a serving judge of the Delhi High Court. So, in the first, the Supreme Court judges have agreed to make their assets details public on the court website in a significant step towards transparency and boosting public confidence in the judiciary. All judges of the Supreme Court have agreed to make the declaration of the assets public, available on the top court's official website. And at the full court meeting held on April 1, the judges decided to disclose their assets to the Chief Justice of India, with the declarations to be uploaded on the Supreme Court's official website. As of now, the Supreme Court website only says that 30 judges of Supreme Court have declared their assets. The details of these assets, however, are not available on the public domain, but soon will be available. This specific modality for the publishing the asset declaration will be finalized in due course. This is what the source has said. Presently, all judges of the Supreme Court have submitted a declaration of assets. However, these declarations are not being made public. So, the publication of assets on the website was not mandatory earlier, but was discretionary, subject to whether an individual judge wanted to have his assets on the website. It was in 2009 that the full court of the Supreme Court first took the significant decision, one which came after great pressure from the public and from within the judiciary. So a big development. For the first time, all details regarding the assets possessed by a Supreme Court judge will be posted on the website of the Supreme Court.
Absolutely. Harish, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast there, getting us all these details. So this, of course, a step that has been taken by the top court to ensure that there is some sort of a trust on the judiciary that continues in as far as the public is concerned. And shifting our focus to the other top